together our efforts in terms of infrastructure development in this country. Having to share resources, having to share planning, information, having to share expertise. That is a big step in the right direction at this stage. We want to partner with all our stakeholders, and DataCo is one of our stakeholders, with others like ExxonMobil and Octedi. Those are state-owned entities like Octedi who is supporting us to deliver the Tabubil Telephone Road project. Even with working with PNG ports, working with other stakeholders who are already in the industry, to align our planning, to align our thinking and our efforts, so that we implement the key government programs that we are currently managing at the moment, including Connect PNG. So this MOA is a start-off point for us to now work in partnership in terms of the infrastructure development in this country. Department of Works currently manages almost 30,000 plus kilometers of road network in the country. 13,000 kilometers is national highways. With the recent restructure, Casatel, that the cabinet approved in February, put us our national highway network around 13,700 kilometers. So that national road network has to be covered fully by our digital infrastructure that needs to connect our remote spots. And Connect PNG's agenda, as my minister was presenting yesterday at cabinet, and I saw it on front paper, and thank you National for covering that today, is that it has to reach 22 provinces. Roads needs to connect to each of those provinces. The small island provinces we have like Manus and New Ireland, Arab, New Britain, and even in some parts of our Momase and southern region, they are still disconnected by road, including the main highlands region as well. Most of our people are living up in the mountains. And yesterday, in a question time, you could see a question from a member from Menyama asking about this digital infrastructure that needs to go up in remote districts like Menyama. And so having this partnership arrangement like this, as we are constructing new road from Leh into Kerema, it provides that opportunity for DataCo now to roll out that that fiber optic cable all the way to Menyama and then towards the Kaintipa down to even Kerema, West Kerema. So that is an opportunity that cannot be realized without our own connectivity. Communication cannot go in, the towers cannot be regulated, even cannot be upgraded to 4G or even 3G network up in those mountains. So it's a big challenge, and now that we are building up roads into those remotest parts of our country, we could see our stakeholders like DataCo going into providing that service. So like the section between the southern corridor, we are now building the road, already opening in last, in May, I think March, we went down to Makarira station and we opened the southern corridor. We opened up southern corridor to allow now this, my works manager was driving from Alatau to Makarira station in 5 hours. And then he drove back after the program from to back to Alatau. The road is now already open. We're working on bridges to connect. So that is already an opportunity for our stakeholder like DataCo now to roll out the cabling from Alatau, from Mosby going into Alatau. So you can see this partnership is now opening up those opportunities for government in terms of rolling out a government program on digital transformation. At the same time with road connectivity, the program that we run at Department of Works. So in the department right now, we're also doing a National Road Network Recovery Plan. That is to now make good the current road condition that is in bad. So many of our national highway sections, as you see from Waukololo, Sipik Highway, Ramu Highway, West New Britain Highway, even some parts of Highlands Highway, from between Leh all the way to Kopiako. You could see there's some sections on the highway in bad condition that needs to be recovered. So during those maintenance programs that we run to make it good in our road management and maintenance plan that we've just recently launched this year, in December last year, is to look at how we can able to provide reliable road services to our people. So having to partner with DataCo provides that enabling environment for us to get in. And now that also we are upgrading our road management systems to have a real-time data, to have condition monitoring. So bringing in a partnership with DataCo also provides our capacity in terms of monitoring efforts in the provinces. Right now, our reaction time between an emergency situation when a culvert is washed out or a bridge is washed out or when road section is being damaged, it takes us almost 2 to 3 days the information reaches us. Most times we see it on social media and we react to it. But we got to have a real-time capacity to have a proper strategy and planning to manage the road network. And partnering with DataCo provides us that capacity. Now that we are upgrading our road asset management system to a cloud-based system, with the help of DataCo and our ICT team are now putting together, upgrading the road asset management system, the bridge asset management system. We already migrated the road teams, road transport management system with the help of European Union through the EU Straight program. That is now on cloud now. So we are now migrating the data to be on cloud. So we can have real-time information coming in from the field. We are picking up our provincial works manager and their team in the provinces, each of the 22 provinces, to have the capacity to manage the network. So this partnership gives us the added advantage in terms of how we manage the network, having access to information on real time. And this is something that I want to thank CEO and your team to make a step forward, to reach out to us to see how we can work in partnership to deliver much needed services to our people. So I'm glad that we've signed this MOA. The challenge is for our two teams now to work around the confines of the MOA to make it implemented with the current funding and threshold and our challenges, the capacity issues we have. I know we can make at least make a start by having this MOA signed today. So we can start with a project that we've already identified. Eventually, we'll make a start in that alignment with PNG DataCo, so we can start working on those on those road projects. But just for the purposes of media, as you have been aware, is that we have 13 economic road corridors. In those 13 economic road corridors, we have almost 60 national highways, right, Paul? So under the current cassette now, we have increased our national highways length, as I was saying, to 13,000 kilometers. 13,000 kilometers, 5,600 of it is under the Connect PNG program. Under the Connect PNG program. 9,000 kilometers of the subnational network is under the Connect PNG program. 3,000 meters of that is under the bridge program. 1,800 kilometers is under the missing link program. So Connect PNG is only focusing on that 16,500 kilometers, not the entire bulk of the 30,000 plus kilometers. So that MOA help us to now look at how do we address other parts of those road network that needs to be covered. So it's a strategic partnership. As we're implementing it, we can able to roll out in some of the remotest parts of our country. Now, Octady has helped us to double build to Telefomin. We're opening it in August. The road has now reached the Telefomin station. We are now punching in from Telefomin all the way to Kopiako, linking up so that they're working on both ends. The Hela provincial government is working from Hela going up, and then the Western provincial government, with the support of Octady, they're working down towards Kopiako, connecting to Oksabne. So, and then we're working from there down to Animo, even from connecting Medang to Baya, Karamui section, the missing link going into the Karamui Valley, even coming to Pangia and coming back to Kerema, even the Cambrian Cluster section between Kimbe Town back to Cluster, coming in back to Amio and connecting back to Pomio. So those are the missing links, major missing links that we're working on, which the current agreement will also follow through on those road network. And so we want to look at the redundancy plan, and they will be also providing the redundancy in the communication network as well. When we are providing redundancy in the road network, they will follow the road network to also provide a redundancy plan in the digital infrastructure they are building. So in terms of the long-term thinking, that's the alignment that we're having at the moment. So eventually we'll get to where the nation wants to be, but it has to have a starting point, and today is the starting point. So I want to thank CEO and your team to bring together an MOU, and we have signed it today. Then we'll work together with your team and we will deliver so. Thank you too much.